What is going on, y'all, man? Welcome back to another video. It is your boy Fatkat, of course, bringing you another one, man. So I asked if you guys wanted a review of this car, and a few people said, yeah, man, let's go and get a review of it. So if you guys don't know, man, I am on travel right now in North Carolina, in Fayetteville to be more specific. And this is a rental car that I ended up having to pick up, unfortunately. But it is a Toyota Highlander, man. So let's go and get a quick review of this car, man, just in case if anybody's out there that might be looking for an SUV like this or something like that, man. I think it is either a 6 or 7 seater, does have the captain chairs inside and all that, man. But anyway, man, let's go ahead and give a quick review over the car, show you guys what it looks like inside and everything else, man. So let's go. Alright, man, so there you guys go. So again, this is a Toyota Highlander. I would tell you, man, the very first thing I would say about this car that I necessarily don't like, I'm going to get it off the bat, is the color of this car, man. So I know obviously it has nothing to do with the actual, make and model of the car, but this color is so bland, man. Like when I'm, the office that I was working at for this week, I was coming out to the parking lot. Half the time I couldn't even remember where I parked this car, see where I parked it, man, because it just blends in, man. It literally just blends in with like the surroundings, just so it's like you can barely even see this car, man. It does not stand out at all. You go onto the parking lot, like I said, it just kind of gets lost, in the parking lot in the sea of cars, man. So I would never get this color, whatever color this is. But with the Toyota, like I said, Highlander, man, this color is awful. But anyway, other than that, man, let's talk about some of the good things, man. So this car does have the HID lights in it right there, the projector lights. Fog lights down there, those are the regular standard balls for the fog lights, but they do have the fog lights there, man. This grill is pretty, it's pretty decent sized grill. Like I said, it's pretty big and everything else, so at least that is somewhat of a presence. Probably with a different color might look a little bit better. Let me see the tires here, man. See what kind of wheels and tires we got here as far as the size. So we got 245, 60, 18s. So I'm not familiar too much with the Toyota Highlander, so I'm not sure if you could get, like a sport model or something like that, where you could probably get maybe 20s or 22s. But these are 18s, but they are mud and snow. So at least those tires that come with them, pretty much should be all season. You shouldn't have a problem with them at all, man. Kind of walking around the car a little bit more. You see it has the chrome trimmings all over around. You can see the chrome up there, man. You got the chrome trim in here. If you like that kind of thing, that's pretty cool. Also, forgot to mention this, we walked right by it, but you do have the side view mirror indicators right there. So that's pretty cool, man, obviously, so that we could tell other people that are coming to you or whatnot, they could see which way you're turning or whatever the case. This does have the automatic door, what is it called, the keyless entry and lock. So if you go like this, so right now, I think it's open, so if I touch this, it's locked. I don't know if you guys heard that. If you put your hand right in here, boom, it unlocks, right? And then it just stays unlocked, and if you want to lock it again, just put your hand there and it locks, man. So it's pretty cool. The side view mirrors do have heated mirrors, man. So I don't know if you guys can see that in there, but it is heated mirrors, and you have your indicator right there for your side collision and things like that, man. So walk around the car a little bit more. Let me see what we got back here. Your pretty standard stuff, man. So you have reflectors on the bottom there. Again, you got the badging of the Highlander. Obviously with these trucks, SUVs, you always got the windshield wiper in the back. This is a XLE. Again, like I said, I am not familiar what the trims that they have and things like that, man, of this car. So you might be able to get a higher trim, or you might have, some more stuff and things like that, man, as far as the packages and everything else, man. But that's pretty much it on the outside, man. There's not really too much to talk about on the outside. Let me go ahead and open the hood though, just so you guys can kind of see what it's packing inside. Let's see real quick. Hold on. All right, man, so the first thing I would notice is that you still got to put this little hood prop in right here when you open up the hood. By the way, this hood is heavy as shit. It is a heavy ass hood. I mean, obviously it's not like, you know, super like, oh my god, I can't lift it up, but you do feel the weight on it when you're lifting it up, and it's like, damn. And then on top of that, like I said, you gotta put that little stick on it. Ford does the same thing. That's one of the things I am kind of upset about with Ford. As you guys know, man, my wife is contemplating, well, at least I'm trying to get her to get a Durango SRT, but she likes the Ford Explorers, especially like the sports or the STs now, as they call them, the new ones. But you still got to put that little hood prop up, man. I'm like, come on, man, we're in 2019. Actually, these are 2020 models coming out, so it's like, what are you doing? They should have the struts on them. Anyway, this is a V6, as you guys can see there, man. Not much to see down here other than the normal standard stuff. There you go. Let's check it in on, let's check on the inside, see what we got. All right, man, so first let's come over to the passenger side, man. You guys can see it's pretty, you know, it's a lot of room in here actually. You got the leather here, man, with the what is this, kind of like a charcoal with the brown leather, I guess, to match the outside. You know, you got your radio up there. Like I said, when I get on the driver's side, I'll turn this on for you guys and everything else so you guys can see that. You got a big old cubby hole down here, man. That's pretty cool though. It is kind of awkward, but it is a little cubby hole down here that I guess you can stick stuff in and everything else. So just in case if you got extra stuff that you need, you know, to put in there, or storage or things like that. My phone there, don't worry about that. You got this thing right here. This is pretty big. You got storage down here, man. So this right here, then you could actually you can move this around, and you could probably actually take this out. Yep. So that's pretty cool, man. And I actually got different levels as well. But then you could close that like that, and then close that like that. You could close the whole thing, and it'll be good to go, man. So it's not bad on the inside. Like I said, this is the passenger side over here. You got, man, this is a huge glove compartment. Damn. So you got a pretty big glove compartment. This is a 2017. Man, come on, guys. What kind of rental car place is this? Got 2017 still on the lot. Anyway, man, look at the back side over here. You got the door trimming still. Oh look, you got a little shade back here. So you got the shade that goes up. There it goes. Let me see. Oh, there it goes. Boom. So there you go, man. You got the shade that goes up there. So if you got kids or anything else, man, they could, you know, give them a little bit of shade. Anyway, you got the little trimmings right here, man, with the brown. Just kind of make it look a little bit better. This is how I guess you raise up for the back seat so that people can get into the third row. Let me see what else. Again, man, captain's chairs back here, man. Oh, I do like this. The fact that you have actual armrests. In my Explorer, we don't have armrests there, man. So the people that sit in the captain's chairs, they don't have anywhere to put their arms. So this is pretty cool that they got actual armrests there, man. You got two big ass cup holders. Jesus Christ. So you got some cup holders there. This looks like you might be able to, oh yeah, you can flip that down there. Look at that, goes up, or you could put this little lever, flip it down, so that way, you know, you got access to be able to go to the back or whatnot. That's pretty cool. Leave that up. Then you have, let me see, let me actually flip this down. Let me flip this down so that way we can at least, woo, almost dropped my camera, guys. Jesus, look what I do for you guys, man. I literally almost dropped my whole camera. That was crazy. Anyway, man, there goes the back seat there. One thing I would say, man, most of these SUVs, the back is like really, like the seat is really close to the floor. So most adults won't be able to sit in the back really comfortable because their knees will be to the chest. I would say, well, there's one thing about Ford, man, that Ford has done where the back seats, the third row seats, are like normal chairs, like the second row, the first, or obviously the passenger or the driver's side, where you sit down and it's not to your chest. Our Ford Expedition was like that, and both of our Explorers that we had were both like that. But for some reason, a lot of these other car manufacturers, when they put these third rows in here, I don't know, for some reason they put them so low to the ground where like adults just aren't comfortable. I mean, we've sat in Cadillacs, you know, the Tahoes and everything else, man. They all have the same back seats, just like this one for some reason. Ford is the only one that I've seen so far that doesn't have the back row or the third row, like, you know, so close to the floor. anyway, man, let's check out the trunk real quick. So there you go, man. So this has automatic trunk or whatnot, lift gate. So there you go, man. Somebody had a dog in this thing. Look at that. So, but anyway, man. So this is the back area right here, man. It's not too bad. I guess you could. I'm sure you could fold these down so you can have a whole cargo area. But it's not too bad. It's not too fancy, nor not too bad either, man. Like I said, it has enough room so you can put some groceries and stuff back there. And then also, I guess take your dogs. Obviously, someone had. I don't know if you guys can see that here and there, but obviously take your pets or your dogs, wherever else, man. They'll be able to fit back there comfortably, man. So, yeah, man. Oh yeah, these. I'm sure these right here are what folds down. You could probably pull this and it'll fold it down. So pretty cool, man. Let's go to the driver's side. All right, man, so we are now inside, man. This is pretty much the cockpit here. This is what you'll see if you're sitting in the driver's seat. So over here, obviously, we got the big old screen. Yeah, man, like I said, it's pretty dope. These are like recessed in here, but they're not actual like buttons, man. So kind of just like a touch, you know what I'm saying? Like a touch thing or whatever. So you can kind of touch it and it'll go to your different things, man. You got your apps and everything else, navigation, all that good stuff. Like I said, so that's pretty cool, man. Like I said, they're not actual buttons. They're just like a sensor, and they're like a little bit recessed or whatever. So I guess you could feel it and know when you're actually touching it and things like that, man. So yeah, man, pretty cool. Down here you have your AC and everything else. Obviously you got your hazard lights and everything in there. Rear and front defroster for your windows, all that good stuff, man. So not too bad. You also got the rear climate control here, so that way, I guess if you turn this on, there you go, then you can control the rear and what they got and whatever, and basically make them either cool or hot and everything else, man. On this side we have all your light functions and everything else. So you have your auto, you got your auto light there. You have your this is your automatic start stop. So at a traffic light or something like that, man, if you have this on, then you know what I'm saying, if you got that on, then basically the car turns off, and then when you let go of the brake, it turns back on. But if it is hot, or if it says that, or if the car, I guess, senses that it's kind of hot, or a little bit of heat coming in the car, or whatever the case, if it's a hot day, then it will turn back on after like a couple of seconds, and it'll say turn back on due to temperature and things like that, man. So there you go, man. And you got the lift gate over there. That's it, man. And then I guess that's the wipers right there, probably the rear wiper. All your other functions right here, as far as your headlights and everything else, and then your front wipers and all that. You got your cruise control and all that good stuff. You got lane departure warning and all that. I hate this, man. I tell you guys, it's really, in the Dodge is basically, you could get this as well, man. And I did not get that option. I didn't build my car anyway, but I'm glad my car didn't come with that. I do not care for that at all, man. So this thing be messing with me when I'm trying to text and drive and everything else, telling me I'm going out the lanes, man. That's not cool, bro. No, I'm just playing, man. But yeah, but it literally, like, it beeps all the time. Like, it's like you barely even like close to the line or whatever, and it's just beeping. I would say though that this is not too. I've heard that the the lane departure warning, like some cars are like super aggressive and get you back into the lane. This car is not that aggressive, I would say that. Whenever it beeps at you, and then it does, but the steering wheel just slightly nudges you over. It's not like a super aggressive to get back into the lane, man. So I will say that I guess that's a good thing about this one. Is not super aggressive, man, but it does have the lane. This one does have the lane departure warning, front collision warning, obviously, and then over here you got all your phone functions and everything else, and then your radio functions, man, so volume and everything else, man. So other than that, man, that's pretty much it with this car. It's not a lot really to talk about. Let me see, move all this, my chargers and stuff like that, man. But you do have the heated and I don't know if this is heated and cool. No, it's just heated. So you got your heated seats here. You got your little function here, so you can see it, how much, your little dial, so you can see how hot you want it, I guess. Don't need that right now because it is hot outside. It's 94 degrees, if you guys can't see that right there. 94 degrees. So we don't need none of that heat on my ass cheeks. But anyway, other than that, that's it, man. That's pretty much it. So let's go and take this car for a little drive and show you guys how it drives, and then we'll call it a day, man. All right, man, so pulling out, right, we're just pulling out the parking lot right now. I will say that this car does, and obviously I've been driving it for the last couple of days too, about 2 days or so. I will say that this car does drive pretty smooth, man. I will give it that for an SUV and everything else. It does drive really smooth. I haven't had any hiccups. The transmission feels good and everything else. Like I said, the only thing with actual driving it is that lane departure warning that's kind of annoying, but other than that, it does drive pretty smooth as far as the shifts and, you know, and the acceleration and things like that. I mean, obviously, oh, you got Camaro and a Scat Pack over there, pretty cool, and then another Charger over there. All right, see you guys over here in North Carolina. I see y'all. Anyway, man, but other than that, I mean, I would say, like, this dude about to hit me. But yeah, man, I would say, like I said, it is pretty easy to shift. I'm going to give it a quick pull and see how you guys feel. So it's not the fastest car in the world, man, but again, it gets the job done, man. So like I said, obviously if you buy a car like this, you're not thinking about, you know, racing everybody anyway or getting whatever. But I would say one of the good things one of the ways I do judge the car is if, hey man, if I need to merge into traffic, am I going to die? And I would say with this car, I don't think that's the case. It does have enough power to go ahead and get up and go where it needs to go. But again, you're not going to get there, you know, you're not going to be like out. You're not going to be out there, you know, smoking anybody or anything like that, man. So, like I said, it does have enough power for you to get up and get out of the way of traffic or get into traffic without you dying or thinking you're going to die. But again, like I said, you're not going to be racing anybody in this thing. So other than that, yeah, man, like I said, the car is pretty cool. Like I said, it drives pretty smooth. I haven't had any complaints. The sound system is okay. Like I said, nothing major, but at the same time, it's nothing you can't live without either, man. So again, like I said, it all depends on what you're looking for. This is a Toyota Highlander, man. I don't know how much these cars, I believe these cars are kind of expensive, man, like 50 or 60 grand. So, you know, with 50, 60 grand, man, you're probably gonna be looking into another category. Or if you buy this car, you'll probably be getting like, you know, a higher model where you'll probably have a lot more other features and things like that, man. But other than that, I don't think there's really much else to say. I don't want to drag out this video too much. Like I said, it drives good and everything else. You guys seen the outside. Damn, look at that Dodge Ram right there. The Dodge Ram looking good, man. I might need to get a truck, man. I've been wanting a pickup truck for a long time. Anyway, man, I got a lot of things coming up when I get back to Tampa. Actually, I'm gonna do an update on that Mustang and also on Jose's car, that Granite 392. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that, because they did a lot of work to it since I've been gone, especially the Mustang. So that's gonna be a good one for you guys to see. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that, man. It's gonna be dope. That rap is gonna and there's a little surprise on it too, man. So that rap, you guys definitely gonna want to see that rap. Anyway, man, I think that's pretty much it. The car just turned off because I'm in traffic. But yeah, man, that's it, man. That's all I got, man. Hey, make sure you guys go out for your dreams, man. Make sure you guys go out for all of your dreams, man. Make sure, you know, and one thing I always tell people, man, one day, you know, it's easier to say, man, I'm gonna do something tomorrow, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, yeah. But let me tell you, man, every day that you don't do something is another day wasted that you're not working towards your dream. It doesn't matter if you just write down your goals, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if you just write down, oh, you got a Chevy Blazer right here too, man, look at that. I gotta stop getting sidetracked, man. But yeah, man, like I said, it doesn't matter if you just write down your goals, whatever it is that, you know, and at least you could visualize what you got and write it down with some checkbox mark, you know, on it, man. So that way you can check them off as you go. Let me tell you something. Goals, right, are not your end goal. So for instance, right, if somebody asks you what's your goal can't be, I want to be a millionaire at, you know, by next year. That's not a goal, man. I mean, that's your end goal, yes, but what's your steps for you to get there? You know what I'm saying? You got like 30 steps to do before you get to that goal. You know what I'm saying? So when you write down your goals, a lot of people that's why a lot of people don't actually get or make their goals, because they don't get that process to do it. So what's your goal? Be a millionaire by next year. Okay, cool. So what are you gonna do to get there? Oh, I'm looking to how I get into LLC. That's your goal. So for instance, right, your goals are your task. So your goal for let's say today, right? Oh, research how to make an LLC. Boom, that's your goal. You check that off, right? Next goal, research what I need for my tax purposes and everything else, as far as, you know, if I open up a business or something like that. That's a goal. Boom, you check that off. You know what I'm saying? What else? I don't know, let's say you're gonna open up a detailing business. Research, you know, or contact companies where I could get my you know, supplies, or figure out how much the supplies are to get them wholesale. That's a goal. Boom. You know what I'm saying? You check that off. But you guys get what I'm saying, man. So those little steps like that, man, those are your goals. You know what I'm saying? And then after all that said and done, then that last goal is to be like, okay, once you got all that stuff into place, then you be like, okay, now my goal is to be a millionaire by next year, or 2 years, or 3 years, or whatever it is. But you can't just say my goal is to be a millionaire by next year, because you're skipping like 30 steps. And that's the reason why you can never get there, because you're trying to go from 1 to 30. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's what you write down, or that's what you got in your head, then like I said, you never get there, because you're skipping everything in between. And then you can't map it out, right? You can't visualize it and map it out, so that's why you never get there, man. So your goals are things that you can accomplish, little tasks that you can accomplish on a daily basis, basically. And that way, you can reach that end goal, man. So don't just say, you know, so don't just put down or keep get in your head whatever your end goal is and think that, yeah, that's my goal, man. It's not gonna work. All right. So other than that, man, that's pretty much all I got, man. Make sure you guys doing what you guys got to do every single day to make sure you guys get your goals, you know, live out your dreams and everything else. And there's no time like right now, man. Every single day that, again, that you do not work towards your goal or your dreams, there's another day wasted, man, like I said. And on top of that, don't feel like, hey, I'm too old or whatever, or I'm too young or this. Look, man, as long as you got a breath in your body, man, as long as you're blessed to have a breath in your body, doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, man, you can work towards that, man. Simple as that. All right? People beeping back here for some reason. I don't know, beeping at this guy. I think this guy's broken down. He's just sitting on the side of the, he's sitting in the middle of the lane. But anyway, other than that, man, again, I don't make this too long, man. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this little review. Probably won't get a lot of views on this video because it is a Toyota Highlander and people just won't click on it, man. But it's all right. It's all good. It doesn't matter, man. I make the videos and, you know, and that's it. I don't worry about, you know, if it makes views or doesn't make views, man. I just give you guys a variety of content and keep moving, man. Like I said, I'm not interested. I mean, obviously, yeah, you want views and everything else, man, but I'm not like, that's not like my end goal is like, man, how come I didn't get 10,000 views on this video, man? Like I said, if I'm going to sit there and cry about it, I might as well quit YouTube right now. Because at the end of the day, that's not what it's all about, man. It's about connecting with those few, you know, those people that really rock with the channel, support the channel, and you know, we keep moving. Like I said in my live stream, if you didn't watch it, I would much rather, you know, somebody said, hey, man, you know, 100K on the way. And that's cool and all, man, but at the end of the day, I'd rather have 10,000 strong of people that really, you know, rock with this channel and support the channel than 100,000 people, and then 80% of those people are just trolls. You know what I'm saying? The way the channel is right now, man, where there's a lot of, you know, just support from a good core group of people. You know, the comments and everything are mostly positive and things like that, man. I'd rather have it like that and keep it like that, and you know, before I have 100-200,000 people, you know, that's sub to the channel, but 80% of those people are trolls, and all I do is get, you know, people that hate on the channel and everything else, and hate on everything that's going on. So like I said, at the end of the day, I'm cool with even keeping a smaller group of people, as long as it remains positive and remains on the same wavelength. That's cool with me. Anyway, other than that, that's it, man. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You don't want to miss what's going on, man. I got a lot of things coming up. As soon as I get back, I got to pick up Christine from Tyler, who's doing the lights on the car, man. And you guys know me, it's going to be a little bit different than normal. I'm not going to have all the, you know, I'm not going to tell you guys, but I'm not just going to do like the regular lights like everybody else, man. I'm doing, you know, I'm doing mine a little bit different. So hopefully it comes out straight. Hey, that was a Scat Pack, by the way. I don't know if you guys heard that over there. That was a Scat Pack over there driving by. Anyway, man, other than that, again, thank you guys for watching the video, man. Got a lot of stuff coming up, man, so make sure you guys check it out, man. You guys know me, boy, Fatkat, and we'll see you guys on the next one.